Damn! That suit, dummy boy. Let's get it, man. Let's go, Iron Man. Let's go. Alright, what you two? Welcome back. Today we got Batman versus Iron Man, DC versus Marvel Death Battle. And if you can see by my shirt who I'm rocking with. It's the Avengers shirt. We got Cap, Hulk, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Thor right here, Iron Man right here. Rolling with Iron Man. This is an anticipated battle, but I don't know how many arguments I've had with crazy Batman fans thinking Iron Man would not beat the living breaks off of Batman. But I'm gonna see if this video is gonna change my mind. Let's get into it.
Right now, use code BATTLE at checkout at Adam and Eve and get almost any one item for 50% off.
I think I got Iron Man easily.
Getting something for half off. Getting something for free, right?
Easily,
Even better
bro.
than that, getting 10 things for free. Enter offer code BATTLE at checkout and get 10 free gifts. That's a fun gift for him, a special item for her, and a third gift you'll
You skip this, bro. Get straight to the battle. Let's get it.
Batman, DC's vengeful crusader of the night.
Batman.
Iron Man, Marvel's genius billionaire playboy.
See, I'm gonna say my reasons right now, because everything why I got Iron Man winning, because everything Batman is, Iron Man is, but better. Batman's known for being rich. Iron Man's richer. Batman's known for being smart. Iron Man is smarter. And the only thing he can't, if he gets into a hand-to-hand battle, you got it.
These two mortal men have used their intellect and determination to take their place alongside gods.
Yeah.
And being filthy, stinking rich sure doesn't hurt either. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And they start to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
I'm rolling with Iron Man. Let me know who y'all rolling with right now. Go down there who you rolling with down in the comment section. It's been 10 years for Death Battle.
Back. In case you're one of the many psycho supervillains stalking the streets of Gotham City, I would make peace with whatever god you pray to.
Nah, he's definitely a god.
From the goddamn Batman. But before he dressed like a giant rodent and employed,
he's definitely a god. He's not a regular man.
boys in booty shorts as meat shields, he was Bruce Wayne,
6'2",
scion of the multi-billion-dollar company
6'2",
Wayne
210.
Enterprises. Until Mommy and Daddy
Founder
got
of the Justice
no
League.
scope, leaving Bruce
One of the two smartest men on Earth. Now, if he was in Marvel, he wouldn't be that, because he's not smarter than Banner. He's not smarter than Iron Man. He's not smarter than he's not smarter than Zuri. But that's not a man, so I think I'm forgetting somebody. Or Reed Richards. So that's in Bat. I mean, that's in DC.
That night, Bruce Wayne died, and the Batman was born.
The
He would
Crusade.
devote his life to perfecting his body and mind to become more than human. He would transcend his own mortality into legend.
Into
a
God
nightmare
tier.
to haunt evildoers till the end of time.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like Zoloft and therapy would work too, but okay, whatever
Nah,
works.
bruh. Batman be
Batman's
wildin'.
resume is absurd. He's mastered 127 martial arts, trained in
That's
stealth
different.
and assassination, and is a super genius with a photographic memory. He's the world's
He has photographic memory, because you got to pay attention to Death Battle. Them small things they will bring up later. Photographic memory is very big.
greatest detective, bar none. Like how the League of Shadows needs to keep erasing Batman's memories because he keeps finding their secret bases. Or the time he found a dead body with no entry or exit wound and a 40-year-old bullet nearby, and somehow determined it must have been fired backwards in time. Despite being a master marksman, escape artist, forensic scientist, mechanical engineer, and ninja, one of Batman's assets stands above them all. His Bat Stats.
His money.
His billions in a tactical armor and gadgets.
See, but if we go money though, if we go equipment, you not balling. You're not balling with Tony Stark when it comes to money. When it comes to money, Tony Stark is on a different level.
Situation. If there's one word to describe Batman, it's prepared. Made of reinforced Kevlar
Jesus,
and
he do.
titanium,
The equipment is
his
crazy
batsuit
though.
can resist knives and gunfire, and even protected him from this massive explosion.
What?
Judging by the size of the detonation, Batman's distance from the epicenter, and the surface area of his body, he must have withstood a blast of nearly 60 tons of TNT.
That can't be his regular suit though.
Infrared and a radio, while his
Nah, they capping. I played the Batman games. That's not his regular suit, bruh. Batman died to a regular bullet, bruh.
chock full of smoke bombs control midair
Laser
and set to
torch.
explode.
It was these tools that allowed Batman to wage his one-man war on crime.
But once he got over his angsty
Batman really be
loner
going
phase,
crazy
he
in
helped
Gotham.
found the Justice League of America in order to bring his personal brand of Bat Justice to the entire world.
And
The
Batman's
universe.
knack for schemes and preparations skyrocketed to match, turning him into the Bat God we all know and mean.
Bat
Like the time he
God.
developed a backup personality that would ensure
Huh?
he functions as Batman in case of a psychological attack that drove him mad. A backup
Whoa.
human operating system. Like a computer, but
But
it's
as
his
a
brain.
human.
He even has
That's
plans
different.
tailored to his
That's
teammates' weaknesses
different.
should they ever go rogue. He's developed contingencies for everything, which is why Bats comes prepared with extra suits for any occasion.
Like his Nightfall exosuit
Okay.
to battle pain.
Okay, now we know Batman go crazy with the preparation time, but are we coming into this fight as a known that we going into the fight, or we picking up the fight on the street? Like they just pass each other, bump into each other, they get the hit. Cause if he ain't got preparation time, he can't do nothing with Iron Man. Now if you give him preparation time, cause he's going to make a suit just like Iron Man. But if Iron Man knows he's fighting too, Iron Man's gonna make a tougher suit. So
Or
it's
the
different.
Justice Buster, which he obviously designed to combat the Justice League. He even got a final bat suit from his sixth-dimensional self that can rewrite
His
your
sixth-dimensional
mind.
self.
But my favorite is his stylish zebra suit, which he wore after getting weird Magneto powers.
Huh?
They just made his suit look like this for some reason. There's also the Rainbow Batman suits, the suit of sorrows,
What?
and of course, the Bat Nipples. Chicks
The
take
Bat
Nipples.
Nipples.
All paid for with the Bat credit card. Never leave
The
the cave
Bat
without it.
Nipples.
But perhaps his greatest suit of armor, the one designed to put him on the same level of insane mind-bending power as his league teammates, is the Hellbat.
The Hellbat.
AKA the single coolest looking thing ever invented.
Forged by
Man.
Superman in the
Iron Man fans, get ready for the L, bro. Marvel fans, I feel it already. You finna take an L. This finna be a best suit against best suit type of thing. Yo, and he may just have the better suit.
the sun. Each member of the Justice League contributed to this monstrous mech's ability.
See,
Boy, does it show.
Bruh packing the whole
Hellbat is
Justice League in a
absolutely
suit.
hardcore.
Made of nanokinetic mesh, it can
We
shapeshift
finna
around
lose,
Batman's
bruh.
body and operates via
Damn.
telepathic link.
It can fly, turn invisible, and fire
Invisible.
a bat-shaped chest laser. And by diverting all the suit's power
That's
into his
basically a
fist,
repulsor
he can
cannon.
use the Devastator, a punch powered by Wonder Woman's strength. And
See,
she's
bruh, that's
strong
too-
enough to
that's
yank
too
the
OD,
frickin'
bruh.
Earth
That's too
around.
OD.
Though it does have a 95% chance of giving old bats a heart attack.
Which
95%?
he has given himself to save all of Gotham City on at
Huh?
least one occasion. It's that level of insane drive that pushed him to use the Hellbat in his one-man
Nah,
invasion
Batman's
of
different, bro.
Apocalypse in order to bring his son back to life.
Batman
You
is
know,
honestly different.
Apocalypse, home to the god of evil himself, Darkseid.
Batman is
stared
different, bro.
down the final boss of DC Comics and actually kicked his ass.
This
1-on-1?
is incredible.
Cause
Considering Dark-
okay, cause if Iron Man didn't face Thanos 1-on-1, and if he didn't run him, they're gonna go off that too. Because Darkseid's way stronger than Thanos. So Iron Man hasn't done the same thing with Thanos. We're done for. I'm telling you.
of being strong
I
enough
see how
to
it's
destroy
going.
entire universes and fast enough to fly to the edge of the universe in seconds. Since the DC universe is significantly larger than our own, that would be over 600 quintillion times the speed
Huh?
of light.
That same Darkseid avatar even took a Shoryuken from Alan Scott, who was amped up from the energy of the multiverse. And Bats cleaned his clock just as hard.
But this
What?
incalculable strength is drawn from Batman's own life force, specifically
Also, it's
his
killing him.
metabolism. Should any fight with the
Oh,
Hellbat
so
go on
he's
too long,
killing
Batman
him.
may succumb to its hunger before finishing the fight
Oh, that's
himself.
a
Or absorb someone
that's a
else's
plot. That's
biomass
plot.
for fuel. That
Hey, Iron Man fan, that may be what we win by later.
is too.
So basically,
Watch.
you'd have to be completely batshit insane
And
to
maybe
pilot
we
this
win by
thing.
later.
And Bats
We found a
plan
hole.
Is, yeah, sorry to break it to you, but the grown man that wears his underwear on the outside isn't all there.
He's
In
all-
keeping
he's a
with
big
being
baby.
A perfectionist, though, he's completely aware of this. That's why he does not kill. Because if he did,
He'll go too
understands
crazy.
that he can't trust himself to know when
To stop.
Batman has outsmarted the nigh-omniscient Metron, defeated his dark counterpart, the Batman who laughs, and humiliated...
Hold on. Batman is beating Batman Who Laughs. Isn't Batman Who Laughs one of the strongest Batman's? Isn't he mixed with Dr. Manhattan? In regular Batman? See, look, nah, bro. They be wilding when it comes to
In a
Batman.
one-on-one fight. No, wait, that one's not canon. That one he technically had help. Yeah, that one.
Although many of his greatest accomplishments have been aided by his exceptional prep work and foreknowledge, he's no stranger to being put on the spot.
Yeah,
Even
is it a
in
put on the
face of
spot fight?
Armageddon. Who else would kick the Spectre, the Angel of Wrath, God's
Huh?
divine judgment, in the face, and then tell him to get the hell out of his city?
I'll tell
See,
you.
nah,
who,
Batman be
the
wildin', bro.
goddamn motherfucking na Batman.
The Batman.
My parademons arrive soon.
Think I haven't planned for this?
Oh, snap.
You would be forgiven.
Billionaire Tony Stark. Philanthropist. You know what we do. Let's get it, Tony. Let him know who you is, baby.
Outing the destiny of genius, billionaire,
Playboy,
Stark.
Yeah, because you can add massive
Philanthropist.
threat to that list, too.
Tony's parents died when he was still young, leaving the mind-bogglingly
So
brilliant
Batman's taller, but Tony weighs more. Founding member of Avengers, Illuminati, trained Cat, Black Widow,
With Mommy
and
and Daddy's
Shang-Chi.
purse strings, Tony decided
First
to live
human
it
to be
up and down in
being to
booze
wield the
and
Infinity
ladies.
Gauntlet.
which was problematic.
Likes to role play
considering he made
Doctor
his fortune as
Strange.
a part of a military-industrial complex, selling devastating high-tech arms to the highest bidder.
And Tony got to see his handiwork firsthand when it literally blew up in his face.
I just rewatched the
Tony never
the
had
Iron
much
Man
of a
movies.
heart to begin with, but after that, he literally had even less. Unlike so many
I
men of
am
weaker spirit,
Iron
though,
Man.
Tony refused to give up. He was made of tougher stuff. He was made of iron.
So he built himself a robot suit to
It's
bust
really
it out.
crazy what Marvel Studios has done for Iron Man. Because Iron Man was never that big of a superhero when it came to Marvel. He was like a B minus C plus tier superhero when it came to Marvel. Like, he wasn't named as a household name as he is now. But Marvel really just turned him all the way around. And if you don't believe me, that's the only reason Marvel still had the rights to him. They still had the rights to him. All the other big superheroes like X-Men, Spider-Man, all the big stuff was owned by other people. And they're just now getting that stuff back.
There. And when he got back to the good
Fantastic
US
Four,
of A,
all the
he
big
devoted
stuff
his life
was
to
gone.
protecting the world from the kinds of weapons he helped
So they had to
make
work with what they had to
by
work
making
with.
an even better robot suit and becoming a superhero.
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Building new suits of armor wasn't just a hobby for Tony.
He built
but
one
an
in a
obsession.
cave.
Over the course of his long career as a founding member of the Avengers, he has constructed dozens of different models, which he can call to him at once like a literal one-man army.
Yeah,
Most
that's
of his
wild.
armors come with the same basic toolkit: super strength, massively hypersonic flight, and repulsor blast.
Repulsors are extremely dense.
The
beams
lasers?
of muons, unstable subatomic particles similar to electrons. They're actually really interesting. See, they're classified as leptons, which don't have any known substructures.
Huh?
Sort of like
It's a laser.
just suck the fun out of it.
But he actually does
Armors
have like
also
laser
come
beams.
with onboard AI, like Friday, which can hack into enemy technology, command his other suits to fight remotely, and operate down to the picosecond. That's 1/trillionth of a second.
So it's
Even
instant.
outdated armors are strong enough to blow up a chunk of rock as big as Manhattan.
Huh?
By taking a look at its speed, Tony's armor
That's
would
just
have
the outdated ones. He can basically blow up. See, nah, Batman can't win,
been
baby.
hitten with an
There's no way I'm
energy
taking
of
it.
nearly 300
If we lose, bro, I'm
megatons of
spazzing.
TNT. That's 3 times stronger than the asteroid that wiped
Damn.
out the dinosaurs.
Years spent defending the Earth has conditioned Tony to be prepared for any threat imaginable, and he has an armor for almost any occasion.
He's got an armor to bust Hulks, an armor to bust Thors, an
God
armor that
bust-
can turn intangible.
Let's read these. Standard all armors. Flight, super strength, propulsor blast, AI companion. Which AI can do basically anything on the instant. Model 1. Model prime armor. Mode, stealth, samurai, hulkbuster, etc. Negative energy, remote hacking. Godbuster. Capable of fighting cosmic beings. So that's your Thanos type. It's your Thanos Galactus. That's those. Virtual armor. Powered by escape. A virtual universe capable of creating anything he can. Huh? See, nah, that's OD. So is hammer, planner, busting space. Yo, nah. Tony's
Tiny armor
God,
that can
too.
mess with your insides,
Tony's
and an
God.
armor made of white, sticky alien goo. Definitely not legal in all 50
Tony's basically made himself a god.
In order to remain as flexible as possible, though, his standard go-to is the Model Prime. It has all the classic Iron Man staples and has even incorporated size changing for extra strength, an invisible
what the
stealth
fuck?
mode,
And a badass lightning samurai sword.
Oh,
Say
that's
what you
tough.
want about the smug son of a bitch, but he's definitely got style. And
Nah.
crippling alcoholism. But look who's talking.
It was more than
He
likely
definitely
that
goes
same
crazy.
devil-may-care attitude that led to Tony revealing his secret identity to the world.
Because he don't care.
Which I guess had no consequences.
Look, Wiz, when you build
Right, in Marvel, we really don't care about identities. The only one that really cares is like Spider-Man. Everybody else is really just out there. And then some
space
comics,
lasers
Spider-Man don't
strong
care.
enough to wipe out alien fleets in one shot, I don't
It's like,
think the Mandarin
some
is
people
going to
care.
interrupt your swarm
Most
of
of the big
lunch
characters don't do.
That space laser is a Dyson sphere, a speculative superstructure that is meant to encircle an entire star
Huh?
and harness its energy. Something
What?
only possible by a theoretical Type 2 civilization.
That's all I'm finna say. Tony's on that Type 2 civilization type shit. I was literally finna say that. Because we watched the civilization video and put up in the information box. That's literally Type 2 type stuff. That's literally, we're not even a 0.2. There's no way Batman wins. Batman's on a 0.2 type civilization. 0.2. Not even on the 1. And he's on a Type 2. Batman's on Type 2.
scale. It's basically when you're galaxy brained enough to draw power from the entire solar
Universe.
system.
Yeah,
I
it's,
know it's comics, but the fact that Tony just has one of these lying around is insane.
It's nuts.
Known as
He can
Soul's
harness the
Hammer,
power of the
Tony's
sun.
incomplete sphere is strong enough to destroy a planet at only a 2% charge.
Didn't you work on one of those? I remember you talking about how it'd solve your student loan problems once and for all.
On behalf
Wiz
of the
trying to
families of
get-
several
go
planets
crazy.
that no longer exist, I'm not legally at liberty to discuss that.
We're trying to go crazy.
Years of protecting the world from aliens, gods, and even his friends. All of that stuff wore Tony down and turned him into
retired?
the one thing he promised himself he would never become. A narc.
Siding
Huh?
with U.S. government's enforcement of the Super
Oh,
Human
yeah.
Registration Act
Civil
led to
War.
a literal civil war between superheroes.
And he was getting his,
It wouldn't
he was
be
getting
his
beat,
last.
and he was getting beat by the GOAT. The GOAT, Captain America.
Oh, it did prove he could hang with the best of them. He's beaten Captain America
Reed Richards in
hand-to-hand
chess
combat,
5 times.
survived blows from Thor, and even
Made
took down
made
the
the Sentry,
Worldbreaker Hulk.
made Sentry bleed. Sentry's basically Superman of Marvel. Isolated command signal and picoseconds around nuclear explosion at 2% power. What the fuck? Created a genetic clone. He can create Thor, a genetic. Nah,
Even
no way he
matches
loses.
Magneto, the guy that controls
Metal.
the thing that
He's
surrounds
made of.
Tony's entire body by amplifying his power with Jupiter's magnetic field.
And then Mag punched him with the power
What?
of the sun, and it was like no big deal. There really doesn't seem to be a limit to how insane Tony's tech gets. In the movies,
Them
this
smarts.
is the same guy that figured out time,
Time
travel
travel
just
in like a
sitting
minute.
around one evening. In the time it takes me to down a beer, Tony's already shattered the laws of physics. Yeah, sure. Go to
Bro,
the Middle Ages.
no way
Play
Batman
nights
wins
with
this.
Dr. Doom, you scamp.
Perhaps his greatest invention of all, however, was the E-scape, an entire
Huh?
virtual universe where the only limit is his imagination.
And because Tony's nothing if
What?
unpredictable, he made an armor out of it. That's right, he made an armor out of a universe.
This virtual armor is
If we lose, bro, we riot. Marvel fans, we lose, we riot. No way we lose.
composed of
No
solid
way.
holograms that can form any weapon Tony can think
No
of.
way, bro.
But even it likely cannot compare to the armor Tony created inside the E-scape, the Godbuster.
It's literally
Duh.
Iron Man going Super Saiyan.
God
The
Buster.
Godbuster was so powerful it destroyed the entire E-scape in a single blast, along with the AI controlling all of it.
What the
An
fuck?
earlier iteration of the Godbuster was able to stand up to Celestials,
Huh?
cosmic gods that can warp reality, like Galactus, Odin, and Franklin, who can threaten the multiverse with their power.
So it lives up to the friggin' name in case you were wondering. But it isn't that
Tony's God. He's literally a god.
power that makes Tony special. After a life spent wallowing in vice and pleasure,
You ready to
Tony
party,
rebuilt
baby?
himself into a man he could be proud of. Someone who could sacrifice everything
I am Iron
to
Man.
save the world.
I suppose underneath it all, that man of iron had a heart.
After all. Yes, sir.
Want my property? You can't have it. But I did you a big favor. I have successfully privatized world peace.
Duh.
All right, the combatants.
Alright. Taking bets. Who y'all got, man? I don't know, bruh. Tony's... I thought it was looking bad for Tony when we was here in Batman. But Batman, I honestly don't see you winning this at all. If you do, Death Battle just loves you, bruh. Let me know who y'all got winning down below. Let's get into it, man.
Second, we run the data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want the same level of confidence as these two billionaires, check out Blue Chew.
Confidence.
I don't need no
You
Bluetooth.
can take them.
I don't need it. 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 Yes, sir. Battle time. Let's fucking go. See this on spot. This on this. He just ran up on him. He didn't have time prep time.
Hey, Bats.
He prepped a little bomb. He prepped a little bomb.
I can respect a man with a healthy sense of paranoia and billions to spare. But Steve and Nat are really up my ass about this. Take the watchtower offline now.
Okay. Notice he set that bomb and he circled. Batman smart. Tony's smart too though. He set the bomb and circled the room, so he knew Tony would circle with him. Now I believe this bomb is finna go off because Tony's near it. Just notice the small thing Batman does right. Just notice.
You don't want this fight, Tony.
Look, he's right by
It'll
it.
be the biggest mistake of your life.
And also, I don't like that Iron Man picked the fight.
Clark, do you read me? The watchtower is being attacked.
Seriously, Bats? I figured out hacking in the 2nd grade. How do you think I got in here?
Snap. Rest this shit. The Batarang ain't nothing. Blitz him, Iron Man. You gotta blitz him. You gotta blitz him.
Really, Bruce? This sick? I thought we were grown-ups here.
Talk that stuff. Talk your stuff, Iron Man.
Ready when you are.
Damn! It may be up. It may be up. It may be up. Iron Man fans, it may be up. And Marvel fans, I'm with you. It may be up. I didn't know Batman was gonna go crazy like this from the get-go. It may be up. He stuck him. But you know what Iron Man finna do? He finna instantly call his top suit. All his suits.
Friday, I need Soul's Hammer online pronto. Match my coordinates. I'll try to...
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? He hit him with the watchtower? Damn. He said, yo, you want the watchtower up? I got you. Yo, he's invisible. He's beating him up invisible. There you go. Oh my god, the Street Fighter car. Now, Batman's winning right now.
I am Batman.
He's not in that suit.
And I am Iron Man.
Yeah, he wasn't in that suit, dummy boy. Let's get it, man.
Everything, Bats?
Let's go, Iron Man. Let's go.
Busting wannabe gods like you.
Hey, now, bring out the big suits, though. I don't like this. Oh, they're going crazy. They're going crazy. They're going fucking nuts. They're going crazy. Damn, Batman going crazy right now. I ain't gonna hold you. He overpowered him. Oh, shit. The Wonder Woman punch. Oh, snap. Iron Man, let out your chest. Why you ain't let out your chest? That's tough. I ain't going that tough. That's tough. The Batarang, the bat symbol, that's tough. Tony. The VR suit.
Had to divert some power to hacking that suit. Like
Oh,
I
he
said,
hacked it.
2nd grade. Friday, fire the hammer.
Oh, the sun. Damn. Nigga, you trying to destroy the planet? How did Batman? How did he not die? How did the nigga not die?
No more armors, Tony. Just you and me. Man to man.
They only got his VR armor?
Well, man to genius billionaire play.
That's a fact. Yeah, nah, we lost. See, I knew it. I knew it, bro.
Maybe just one more.
I got his ass.
Model 58, the nano armor.
Got
Get
his
your
ass.
body back on the watchtower. Friday, initiate self-destruct.
Please, God, please let it beat it. But Batman's suit can take. We heard that it could take 58 tons of TNT. Sure, I don't know. This could be a fluke. That could be a prop. Nah, that's Cap.
I could really use a drink.
That's Cap. He ain't dead. He did. W.
Oh, come on! You know if they butt naked, Batman would have beat the shit out of him.
W.
While Batman is a character defined by his
I've
tenacity.
been telling y'all, man. I've been telling them Batman fans. You can't mess with Iron Man. You can't even mess with Black Panther for real. You can't really mess with Black Panther. I've been telling them, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Marvel get different with this stuff. Y'all best superhero can't even beat one of our... I'm telling you, comic book wise, y'all best superhero can't even beat one of our comic book heroes. That's a B.
Preparedness and utter
Yo,
genius.
come on, bro.
So is Tony Stark.
He's not top tier. Batman's not top tier.
That skill set alone to pull them through.
And it shouldn't come as a surprise.
Let me stop. Batman fans, he's top tier.
Batsuit couldn't quite hold up
Best
to the
villains in
firepower
any
of even
comics.
the most basic Iron Man armors. The Batsuit is surprising.
Probably has the best comics of everybody, like most notable, most memorable comics. Really, some of the only comics I read was Batman comics. I'm more of a Marvel guy.
Tough, sure, but it
I used to like the cartoons as a kid.
that can punch apart Manhattan. And despite Bats having a ton of nifty gadgets, Iron Man's armors were way more
Too much.
varied and powerful.
Yep.
With so many unique and often alien.
He got batarangs on this belt. Iron Man had whole suits. Like, we don't compare.
abilities. There was no way Bats could predict all of them.
With time, he could certainly figure out a plan of attack. But since Tony is just as much a genius schemer
prep,
as
yep.
Batman, he could do the same.
There are lots of cases where he would have won, especially with his ace in the hole, the Hellbat.
The
Yep.
Hellbat's raw power and speed
But he had
absolutely
the VR
dwarfed
suit
the
on.
majority of Iron Man's arsenal, and could have killed him immediately were it not for Tony's own trump cards.
Like the Godbuster, which was definitely
Jesus.
strong enough to contend with it. The Hellbat can take on Darkseid, but a weaker version of the Godbuster could hold its own against Celestials.
Darkseid
Damn.
was being capable of threatening the multiverse with his power and moving many times faster than light, but the Celestials were capable
Lily
of
can
the
bend
same.
reality.
With an armor that strong, Tony could buy himself enough time to break out all his other tricks, like sneaking nano armors into Batman's body,
And putting the
phasing
VR
through
on
him
him.
with ghost tech, draining the Hellbat's power, or just hacking his suit and shutting it off.
And with an army of armors at his beck and call, Tony could certainly hold Batman off.
Man, it's a good day to be a Marvel guy, man. This is a big battle. This is a heavyweight fight that everybody been waiting for. We came out on top, Marvel. Came out on
Long
top.
enough to employ those strategies. Hell, since he can control them remotely, he technically didn't even need to be there to put
yep.
himself in harm's way.
And remember, the Hellbat used Batman's own life force as a battery. He needed to end the fight quick, or else his
Quickly.
own armor would
So
kill him
Iron Man
first.
didn't even have to be
With
there.
Tony throwing an army at him, he didn't have a good way of doing that.
And he could've
Tony
just been
just
sitting
had
there
way
fighting
too
them the
much
whole
shit to
time and
throw at
dying.
Batman, while Batman didn't have the time or options he needed to keep up.
Batman may have been a god among men, but Iron Man's
Iron Man is a god.
gadgets, insanely powerful tech, and greater mechanical experience allowed him to crush the Cape
Let's
Crusader.
get it.
You might think it's an injustice that Batman's gonna need avenging, but Iron Man was in a
Yes,
whole
sir.
nother league.
The win is Iron Man.
You see that man right there? You see
everybody,
that
hope
goat?
you enjoyed.
You see that goat? You see that goat? Hey, man. Let me know who y'all really thought should have won. Let me know who is y'all favorite superhero. My favorite superhero is Captain America. Spider-Man is kind of tied with him. Captain America, Spider-Man. Then it goes Spider-Man, Captain America, Hulk. You can go Thor, Black Panther. Doctor Strange 6. I like Doctor Strange a lot too. Let me know y'all favorite. Let me know if you think Batman should have won. Let me know if you do think Batman should have won. Why he should have won. Give me something. Give me something they missed. Don't be just saying, nah, Batman should have won and leave it at that. Give me something they should have missed. Marvel fans, stand up. Like the video if you like the video. If you like the video, I mean, like, it's self-explanatory. Subscribe if you liked it. Yeah, I love y'all. I'm out.